In this video, we'll break down every single trade, grading each one and explaining the impact for their new teams. Let's dive in. Jonas Valanciunas heads to the Nuggets, and this is a solid move that bolsters Denver's depth at center. His rebounding and scoring inside will help Nikola Jokic stay fresh. Dario Saric moves to the Kings, and while he's a versatile stretch four, Sacramento might not get the defensive presence they truly need. Kristaps Porzingis joining the Hawks is a gamble with upside. He's a tremendous floor spacer and shot blocker, but his injury history could quickly derail things if he can't stay healthy. Georges Niang finds a home with the Celtics, and this is one of the better fits of the offseason. His three-point shooting and toughness complement Boston's core, giving them another role player. Terrence Mann heads to the Nets, where he'll provide defense and playmaking. However, his offensive inconsistencies mean this might be more of a long-term depth move. The Nuggets add Cameron Johnson, who's an excellent shooter and a strong wing defender. If he can stay on the court, he's going to thrive. Michael Porter Jr. lands with the Nets in a high-risk, high-reward deal. His scoring ability is undeniable, but health concerns and defensive struggles could make this a tough fit long-term. The Rockets made headlines by landing Kevin Durant, and this instantly transforms them into a contender. They now have a legitimate superstar, but they'll need to surround him with enough defense and depth to maximize the move. The Suns get Jalen Green, a young and athletic scorer who can develop alongside their veteran stars. Alongside him, Dillon Brooks also heads to the Suns, bringing perimeter defense and toughness. Colin Sexton goes to the Hornets, and his scoring punch could be useful, but he'll have to mesh with LaMelo Ball in the backcourt. Meanwhile, the Jazz take a flyer on Jusuf Nurkic, whose passing and interior play could be valuable, though his injury history makes this a bit of a gamble. The Magic made a huge move by acquiring Desmond Bane, one of the league's elite shooters and defenders. Pairing him with Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner makes Orlando one of the more exciting young teams in the East. The Grizzlies responded by adding Cole Anthony, who will bring scoring off the bench, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, a proven defender with championship experience. Both players fit Memphis' competitive timeline well. Mark Williams joins the Suns, giving them a young rim protector with tremendous upside. Phoenix is clearly adding a blend of youth and defense to balance their veteran core. Vasilija Micic moves to the Hornets, but his NBA impact remains uncertain. He has plenty of international experience, but adjusting to the speed of the NBA is never easy. Nickeil Alexander-Walker is now with the Hawks, where his defensive versatility and perimeter depth will make him a valuable rotation piece. Clint Capela makes his return to the Houston Rockets, and this is truly a great overall fit for both sides. Houston already knows exactly how to fully maximize his elite lob threat and powerful rebounding ability, making him a much-needed stabilizing presence for their developing young core. The Washington Wizards made several big moves by picking up Cam Whitmore, C.J. McCollum, and Kelly Olynyk, adding an ideal blend of exciting youth and experienced veteran leadership. Whitmore brings elite-level athleticism and massive upside for the future. McCollum adds proven scoring and secondary playmaking, while Olynyk stretches the floor as a skilled, versatile big man who can contribute in many different ways. Before we go on, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, as we have even more exciting NBA content coming your way every other day without fail. The New Orleans Pelicans were also busy this offseason, grabbing Saddiq Bey and Jordan Poole in separate deals. Bey brings much-needed toughness and dependable three-point shooting to perfectly complement Zion Williamson and the rest of the roster, while Poole is instant offensive firepower off the bench if he can manage to limit his turnovers and decision-making mistakes. The next one is definitely a risky move that could easily turn into a massive high-reward trade down the line. The Cleveland Cavaliers decide to take a significant gamble on Lonzo Ball, but his long-standing knee issues make this deal a major question mark going forward. In return, the Chicago Bulls bring in Isaac Okoro, whose excellent defense and energy will help them immediately, though his offensive game is still developing and needs more consistency. Kyle Anderson heads to the Utah Jazz, bringing versatility and a high basketball IQ, but his slower methodical pace might not fully mesh with their style of play. Meanwhile, Kevin Love also goes to the Jazz, where at this stage of his career he's more of a trusted locker room leader than a major rotation player on the floor. The Los Angeles Clippers add forward John Collins, who should thrive right away as a strong rebounder and athletic lob target playing next to superstars Kawhi Leonard and James Harden. Miami then bolsters its rotation by adding Simone Fontecchio and Norman Powell, two reliable perimeter shooters and tough, gritty competitors who perfectly fit the demanding Heat culture. The Boston Celtics pulled off a major move by acquiring Anfernee Simons, a young and explosive scoring guard who has the potential to pair beautifully with Derek White in the backcourt for years to come. Portland, on the other hand, adds defensive ace Drew Holiday, a veteran defender and proven leader who can help stabilize their rebuilding young roster immediately, while Dennis Schroeder heads to the Sacramento Kings to provide valuable veteran depth. The Milwaukee Bucks quietly add skilled European guard Vasilija Micic, who will still need additional time to fully adjust to the NBA game, while Pat Connaughton makes his way to the Charlotte Hornets as a valuable, experienced hustle player and consistent outside shooter. Finally, Jay Huff lands with the Indiana Pacers as a developing big man with interesting upside, while Colby Jones joins the Oklahoma City Thunder in a system that should be able to truly maximize his unique two-way potential and defensive versatility. Dylan Jones heads to the Washington Wizards, where he'll likely get plenty of quality minutes to grow and develop his skill set. The San Antonio Spurs also pick up veteran big man Kelly Olynyk for important leadership and frontcourt versatility, while Washington adds Blake Wesley and Malachi Branham, two promising young prospects with upside who will get extended opportunities to shine and carve out bigger roles. And that wraps up our breakdown of every major NBA trade from this offseason. Each deal is sure to impact the upcoming season in different ways, and it will be fascinating to see which teams come out on top. Some of these moves could completely change the playoff picture, while others might take a little longer to truly pay off. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Which trade do you think was the biggest steal, and which one left you scratching your head? Drop your takes in the comments below so we can get the conversation going. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button. It really helps the channel grow and reach more NBA fans like you. And of course, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss any of our deep dives, trade breakdowns, or power rankings. See you in the next video.